Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put a little bit more of that money right back in your pocket. That's right, everyone. I hope you are all having a great Tuesday out there. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, so we're getting halfway through the week. That's what I like. Guys, if you're watching on the replay, comment hashtag Team Replay. If you're watching live, comment hashtag Team Live. All right, everyone? We've got a very special treat for you tonight. All you DoorDash people, if you're a DoorDash driver, comment DoorDash down below and say what's up in the chat, of course, because, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dino from Saying It Like It Is. What's up, Bobby Salazar? Dino from Saying It Like It Is made a video earlier today, and boy, did he speak the truth, man. He literally says it like it is, and can't be argued at all. So, with that being said, everybody, we're going to wait another minute or two for some people to show up, and then we are going to jump right into this. So let's get everyone in here. Make sure you're subscribed. And at the end of this, I want you guys to get Dino, Saying It Like It Is, to 600 subscribers. He is currently at 503, the last I checked. So his link will be in the description. His link is in the chat. And his link will be the pinned comment down below. Make sure you go and tell him Paid to Drive sent you. What's up to Bobby Salazar, Coach K, Nas the Gig Accountant, Mike Emerson? Did you guys get a notification? Comment 333 if you got a notification, 444 if you didn't. And we are going for 100 thumbs up on this video, everybody. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. We got Bobby Salazar, Coach K, Nas the Gig Accountant, Mike Emerson, Drive Gig with Renee, Stephen Neely, not Steely, Stephen Neely. Nito 209, what's up, everybody? Everybody say what's up in the chat. It looks like the notifications are a little bit slow this evening. Dennis Becker, what is happening? Heather Lee, you made it, Heather. What's going on, everybody? Smash the heck out of that like button down below on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Michelle Wheaton, what's up? If you guys heard your name called, comment 555, everybody. Remember, if we get 50 likes, this will be a PTD Power Half Hour. And I'm going to show you Dino's video. And like I said, please make sure all of you guys subscribe to Dino down below. Comment 555 if you are subscribed to Dino, a.k.a. Saying It Like It Is. Comment 665 if you're not. No problem, Bobby. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Yes, you made it. Ryan's Deliveries, Josh Dobin, Stephen Neely, Brandon, and Elizabeth Belcher. What's up, everybody? Yes, Dennis Becker. Got the email. DFW Food Delivered. What's happening, Kyle? Howdy, Kyle. Yes, so let's jump into this intro, and then we're going to show the video. This is like when you guys were in school and the teacher would roll in a TV or something to show you a video. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, but I did. So it's pretty cool. All right, roll that intro. Let's do it.
Hi there, this is Tony Shu, CEO of DoorDash for the moment.
What's happening, everybody? How are we doing? How are we feeling? Welcome to Paid to Drive.
Welcome all my friends to Paid to Drive. For the next half hour, Pete will be live. The information drivers to empower. So sit down by the fire for the PTD Power Half Hour.
Let's do this, guys. Our like goal, as always, is 100 plus on this video. 50 plus likes is an additional plus 5 minutes. 80 plus likes is a plus 10 minutes, making this a 40-minute stream. And of course, 100 plus likes is going to take it for a full hour, turning this into a PTD Power Hour. That's right, everybody. Keep smashing that like so we can hit these goals. Comment 111 if you have smashed the like. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. And if you don't know how to like the video, if you are on a phone or a tablet, all you do is close out the live chat that you're looking at in the top right corner of your screen. You'll see the like button pop up on the left. Give it a quick tap. And if you look a few spaces over to the right, you will see the button that says live chat, which will bring you right back to the live chat. All right, guys, let's keep smashing that like. Smash that like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 38 people. We've got 23 thumbs up. What's up to Krista Salisbury, Dennis Becker, Josh Dobin? No problem, Josh. You got it. No, I figured that's how you say it. Greg Jones, Queensby, NYC, El Chapo, Ryan's alter ego. And I think we got everybody for right now. Rachel Kreider, Tulsa Todd, Dale Geller. What's up? All right. So you guys ready for Dino? Comment ready when you are ready. And then we're going to put this on. And like I said, I would love all of you guys to help subscribe to Dino. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subs, but he's at 503 right now. I want to get him to 600 subscribers by tomorrow. All right? He makes great videos just like this one, and he fights for us. You know, me, I sometimes try and stay a little more family friendly. I will warn some of you guys, at some parts there's a bit of strong language and some strong language. That's all I'm going to say. So just be prepared. Nothing too crazy, but just be prepared. All right? So let's do this, guys. This is Dino from Saying It Like It Is. Make sure to subscribe to him with the notification bell on and smash the heck out of this like button down below on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome everybody to Saying It Like It Is. Today this topic is going to be a heated discussion, and it's about DoorDash with their new deactivation topic, or the notifications they have sent out to a lot of dashers telling them that they're going to be deactivated if they have like 2 late offers or 2 late deliveries. They're going to be deactivated. So I like to say that who's going to be responsible for the lateness? Is it always the delivery guy's fault for being late with the deliveries? But we're seeing that this problem is in the food industry. The reason why all these food deliveries are being late, okay, is because of the restaurants. It's just plain and simple. How many of you dashers, or how many independent contractors, or anybody has worked in restaurants before? How many times you seen the owner be on the phone and have a customer complaint about a late delivery? You see that all the time. So what does it have to do with the driver? The restaurants never have a set time where the food, it always come out the same time. It depends on what type of food you order. How much of a food did you order? Did you order one thing, or did you order 10 items? Or did you order 20 items? It depends on what you order, and also depends on the time of day that you call. And there's other stuff that happens in the street that none of that is in the control, and none of that is responsible because the driver didn't make those things, those problems possible to begin with. I didn't want that avenue be under construction. That wasn't my authority. It wasn't the independent contractor's idea to have that street be under construction. So what does that have to do with the driver? The driver doesn't cook the food. So if they're backed up and the food is taking too long to be made, why does that has to go to the driver? Even that. DoorDash, I'm sorry, you have no experience whatsoever. You have no knowledge of food, no food experience, how this type of business works, and how this business has been running. These types of business, especially the food industry, how has it been running for the past so many years, okay? Without having any knowledge of that, you can't come out and say that we're going to deactivate drivers because if you're late on the first delivery and then we're going to mark you down, and then on your second late delivery we're going to mark you down and then terminate you. Why? Because you don't want to call the restaurant because you're scared of the possibility that the owner or the manager you talk to on the phone, they might get upset and say, oh, well, that case, we don't want DoorDash anymore, so we're not gonna have a contract with you anymore. And that's that. So that's why you don't call the restaurants. Because that's the alternative. The alternative is, and I don't think it's an alternative, it's the only way to find out why these deliveries are being late. You call the restaurant and they'll tell you. That's who's responsible for the time. The driver, he's an independent contractor driver. He's not an independent contractor cook. I think you got the two jobs mixed up. DoorDash, okay? I think you got the two jobs mixed up. You have independent contractor drivers. They're not independent contractor cooks, okay? They're not responsible for the time of why the food is going to be made that time and why the food was made that time and why is it late, okay? The driver can only do so much. If the driver shows up at the restaurant at the time he's supposed to show up, and he tells the person there that I'm here to pick up an order for John, let's say, I'm here to pick up an order for John for DoorDash, and they say, okay, we'll give it to you as soon as possible, or we'll give it to you when it's ready, okay? So the part of the driver, or the dasher, his part, he did his part. Now all he's got to do is wait for the order. But if the order is late 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, or half an hour, sometimes 1 hour, why are you blaming the driver when the driver showed up on time? He did his part. His part that he needed to do, he's doing it. He showed up on time. He talked to somebody. He let them know that they're here for DoorDash. He gives a customer name. He got an answer from the person there at the restaurant. Okay, we should get it out to you within 10 minutes, or when it's ready, we'll give it to you. And that's that. What do you want from the dasher? You want him to trespass? You want him to go in the kitchen and say, excuse me, everybody stop what you're doing. Don't cook for anybody else their orders. Just only make the DoorDash order and give it to me first, and then you can continue making everybody else's order. DoorDash, I don't know what kind of reality you live in, okay? We're not living in a fantasy, okay? This is a reality. You guys have no clue whatsoever. So many years, these restaurants, they have so many customers, and ask the customers of their opinion of when did they get their food when they call for delivery. Let's say a cheese pizza. They'll call on Monday from one pizzeria. They'll have it delivered in 20 minutes. Okay? The next day they call the same pizzeria to have the same thing, have a cheese pizza delivered, but the next day it took them 45 minutes to deliver. But how is that? Monday I got it delivered in 20 minutes. Why today I'm getting a delivery in 45 minutes? I ordered the same thing. I ordered a cheese pizza. It's the same thing. It should be the same amount of time. Why? Because they were busier the next day. The first day he called on Monday, they were slow. So they can deliver that in 20 minutes. The next day they got busier. So they got their food later, in 45 minutes. Had nothing to do with the dasher, had nothing to do with any delivery service companies making the food late. That was all on the business, on the food business itself. And when these food businesses themselves have their own delivery, private restaurants, they have their own delivery guys, they're going to be late also. Has nothing to do with the company of DoorDash and their dashers, has nothing to do with it being late. Why are you punishing the drivers? I don't understand this. DoorDash, you're behaving like little spoiled, rotten brats, little spoiled little brats, okay? So we need to bring the belt out, okay, with the buckle facing on the outside, so we can give you a couple of whippings so you can shape up, so you can get some manners. Because I don't think you guys ever got a little whipping when you were growing up. So you need a little bit of whipping. You need a little bit of that whipping with the belt so you can shape up. I'm sorry. Last year, when I certain orders that I used to get with DoorDash, I'll be at the restaurant, but the food will be late. And I remember I used to get some text messages from DoorDash saying, we see that you are at the restaurant waiting for the food. Why you haven't picked up the food yet? And something like that. How do you want me to answer that? So you see that I am at the restaurant. Okay? What other than me already did my part, asked them that I'm here for this customer's order, and I'm with DoorDash, okay? And they telling me that we'll give you the food as soon as it's ready. Other than that, what do you want me to do? What kind of answer you want me to give you? And it's you guys are annoying. You're so annoying. Every 5 minutes. Did you arrive at the restaurant yet? 5 minutes after. Are you still at the restaurant yet? Have you arrived at the restaurant yet? Then you arrive at the restaurant, more text messages. Did you pick up the food yet? Why you didn't pick up the food? Why are you taking so long? Because I'm busy with your mother in the bathroom of that restaurant getting busy. That's why I didn't pick up the food. That's why it's taking too long. I mean, you're forcing people to, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You guys are so annoying. Obviously, I did my part. Why don't you call the restaurant and ask them why this driver, we have the dasher is already there, why hasn't he picked up the food? They have the answer. The restaurant has the answer. The driver doesn't have the answer. He's not cooking the food, obviously. Common sense and logic tells you that the people who are responsible for the late deliveries, who's in control of that? Is the cooks, the restaurant itself. So you have to call them. That's the source. The source is the owner. Call the owner and find out what's going on with the order. The owner can tell you. He's got 10 times a better answer than me giving you an answer. It's just, this is insane and crazy and bizarre how they're trying to punish drivers for no reason whatsoever. The fault is with the restaurants, but they're going to blame the drivers and they're going to terminate the drivers. So, karma, I'm sorry, DoorDash, karma's going to bite you in the ass if you keep going the way you are. You've been screwing drivers for the past 2 years, okay, with the $1 payments, and the customers making up for the most of the payments for the drivers, okay? You're getting lawsuit after lawsuit, left and right, and instead of trying to be better, you're coming out and saying, oh, we're going to terminate you. Another method how to terminate you, okay? Last year, there was some different notifications of how to terminate dashers. This year, we get another one of how to terminate dashers again, and that's that. You're annoying the hell of the dashers. You're a very annoying company to work for. Very annoying. There's so much hassle and so much drama just to pick up one delivery. It's just insane. And text messages left and right. Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Oh, you're already there. Okay, why didn't you pick up the food? Why didn't you pick up the food? Why didn't you pick up the food yet? We see you're still at the restaurant. So you want me to give you an answer, tell you about your mother again? I mean, what do you want? You guys have no common sense and no logic whatsoever. Whatsoever. None. Zero. No food experience, nothing. Restaurants are in control of the time. DoorDash and no other gig economy platform or company out there has no control of the time of when the food is going to be made. That's solely responsibility is on the restaurants. The restaurants have the time when it's going to be ready. You given a certain time where the food is going to be ready and when it's going to be dropped off, that's out of your hands. That's an estimation. You cannot fire people on an estimation. because you don't have the fact that the food is going to take that long. So that's why you're going to get hit with another lawsuit, because with a fact, you're not in control of the kitchen of that restaurant. You don't have control of how long the food is going to be ready to be picked up. You can say whatever you want. You can say the food is supposed to be picked up at 12 o'clock. But the rest of somebody or somebody else's actions, I have no idea how you guys came up with that decision. You're going to blame the dasher for the restaurant's actions when they're taking so long to cook the food, okay? And all these restaurants do not cook everything at the same time. Nothing comes out, nothing gets ready at the same time. In the mornings, it could be slower. They can have it done in 20 minutes. In the afternoon, it's lunchtime, so they get very busy. So the deliveries are being made half an hour to 45 minutes. And when you call these restaurants directly, not through DoorDash or GrubHub or any other company, just a regular customer calling the restaurant itself, the restaurant will give you the same answer. When you call lunchtime, they'll tell you the delivery should be there in half an hour to 45 minutes. But if you call before the, like after 1:30, when lunchtime is over, they go back to, it's slow. So if you call between 1:30 and 5 o'clock, they'll tell you, we should have your delivery there in 20 minutes because they're not that busy. And then after 5 o'clock, it's the dinner time. It's the dinner rush time, okay? That gets busy again, so it goes back to half an hour to 45 minutes, and sometimes 1 hour. I've worked in a lot of restaurants, and I've seen that, and sometimes it can be very busy, and they tell the customer the delivery it's going to take about an hour because we're busy. So the fact is right there. The facts are right there. But you want to blame the driver. You want to blame the dasher and tell him it's your fault that the food took 1 hour to be delivered. So there you have it. You're just a bunch of spoiled, little rotten kids, okay? You need a spanking, a little whipping with the belt, okay? So you can wake up. Because I don't know what else is going to wake you guys up. Of course there's going to be a lawsuit. The driver has not, and you do not have the control, do not have the fact that actually the food was made at that time. Before the food gets made. How is it done at 12 o'clock before the food gets prepared? Do you know that as a fact, that the food is going to be made exactly at that time? No. The restaurant knows. The cook who's making the food, he knows. You don't. You don't call every single restaurant and tell them when exactly the food is going to be ready. You guys don't do that. You just give an estimate of when the food is going to be ready. And that's wrong. By doing that, you guys are kicking yourself, all right? You're kicking yourself in your behinds. You're doing this to your own selves, okay? And karma is going to get you. And karma is going to bite you in the ass by doing that. Because what you're doing is wrong. When the food is ready, that's the pickup time. When the food is ready from the restaurant. Not the time what DoorDash says or anybody other platform says the food is ready. GrubHub already knows that. They're starting right now to realize the fact that they don't have control of the time when the food is ready. Okay? But DoorDash seems they haven't grasped that fact yet. They haven't understand that yet. Okay? So I'm telling you now, you don't have no control of the food because you don't make the food. Period. And legally, you cannot say, if you're not making the food, you cannot legally say that the pickup time is at 12 o'clock. Says who? Says who? Nobody knows. Not even the people who are cooking it know. They know a little bit better than you because they're cooking it, but they're not 100% correct either. Because things happen. They're making the food and it looks like it's going to be done in 12:05. It's supposed to be 12, but it's 12:05 or 12:10. but by accident they put the wrong sauce in one of the orders. Or they put the wrong vegetable, the customer says no mushroom, and they put mushrooms in there by accident, and then they look at the receipt and it says, oh, damn it, I screwed up. I put mushrooms in that and I shouldn't put it. So now they have to remake that order. Just when you think that the order is going to be made at 12:05 or 12:10, it could be 12:20. Things happen, mistakes happen, it gets busy, lateness happens. There's a lot of reasons why the food is going to be late, and the number one reason that you guys came up with is the dasher is at fault 100% of everything. No matter what, it's the dasher at fault. We're going to warn him twice, and then at the second warning, we're going to terminate him, and that's that. Well, you guys are knuckleheads, period. And you're looking at lawsuits. You're looking at grand lawsuits again and again, and that's that. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because New Year has come in, and nobody has changed, and I'm not looking for any changes this year. It looks like this year is going to be even worse. Okay? We started this new year with the coronavirus, thanks to China. Okay? We might have an epidemic in our hands, thanks to China. Okay? Second thing, all these companies that we're working for, they're getting worse. They're coming out with they're sending us negative notifications again. Not coming out with things to improve anything. Just things to how to deactivate people and terminate people. GrubHub, on the other hand, the businesses are going down with GrubHub. We're not getting that many offers. So where's positive? Where's the positivity? I don't see any positivity anywhere. It looks like in this year, it started out to be, again, even worse than last year. So there you have it, guys. I'm sorry, DoorDash. You're playing with fire. You have no idea what you guys doing, and no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry. You have no experience in the food industry, and it gives no right. You have no right to terminate drivers because of time that you don't have control. You don't have the facts of what time the food is going to be ready, okay? And the driver doesn't have the fact either of when the food is going to be ready either. That's solely on the cooks and on that restaurant. They are responsible for all that, okay? And I have many restaurants where a lot of people not doing their job in these restaurants. A lot of these restaurants, sometimes they're empty. They're totally empty, and they can't make a simple order like a sandwich, okay, which takes 10 minutes. It takes them 45 minutes to make one sandwich because they're busy in the back, fooling around and playing around and not doing their job. And you're going to blame the workers of that Subway, let's say, they're not doing their job. You're going to blame the dasher for it. That's not fair at all, and it's not the right thing, the way you guys expressing this, sending out all these notifications, okay? It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit, and you know it. So, that's enough of this video, and DoorDash, see you, and I don't want to be you. Later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there was Dino from Saying It Like It Is. Let's see here. Billy, we're just trying to keep it, a nice civil environment. That's all it is, man. That's all we're trying to do. I got to tell you, I've known Dino now for probably close to a year, almost a year, maybe 9-10 months. And Dino has never steered anybody in the wrong direction. He always, just like his channel name says, saying it like it is. He really does say it like it is. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to hear the truth about stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we're not making up information and just, hey, we just thought of this and it doesn't make any sense, but we're going to say it anyway. Guys, that's why I saw some negative comments, which, everyone's entitled to have an opinion. But what Dino is trying to say is it is not the driver's fault most of the time. A lot of the stuff and the conditions that can make a driver late are out of our control. Comment 333 if you agree with that, 444 if you disagree. But if you disagree, please say why. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. How many other ones are bad? They only have that one. What are you referring to? Yes, exactly like Mr. Donk 305 said. And yes, I'm trying to get Dino some more subscribers. While this was going on, Dino got like 3 or 4 or something. So comment 555 if you're subscribed to Dino, 665 if you're not yet. I'm sorry for spamming his links a million times in the chat. And please make sure you all subscribe to him. Turn those notifications on and tell him Pay to Drive sent you. I told him earlier when he posted this, I'm like, I have to show this. Because Dino's been doing delivery God knows how long. Dino has told stories about GrubHub. What do you call it? He has told the stories about GrubHub before we even existed, before we could even be GrubHub drivers, when all GrubHub was doing was connecting customers with restaurants. That's all it was, you know? And also, guys, we are going for 100 thumbs up. We are already at 54. Thank you so much. This is now a PTD Power Half Hour plus 5. If we get another like 15 or 16 thumbs up in the next 4 minutes, this will be, if we get 80 likes, this will be a 40-minute stream. We already got 75 people, so everybody smash that like, comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. Yes, absolutely. Definitely go check out Dino and subscribe to him because a lot of people feel that like Dino drones on or he repeats himself or whatever. It's just his style. You know what I mean? I repeat myself in my videos. You know, we all have our unique style. You know what I mean? You don't have to love him. You know what I mean? But you also don't have to trash the poor guy. You know what I mean? So let me tell you something. It takes a lot of guts to put yourself on camera, guys. It really does. Or to even make videos on YouTube. It does. You know, a lot of people who don't make videos have no idea what happens behind the scenes as a creator, the kinds of emails you get, the kinds of comments you get, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, it's pretty wild, to say the very least. Johnny Zhao, your on-time tracking rating should be based on the time after. Yeah, sure. Let's see here. We all repeat ourselves. Exactly, Sherry. That's what I'm talking about. Sam Aquino, what's going on? Lady Net. Lady Net. But yeah, guys, I actually had something else to talk about tonight, but Dino posted this like an hour before we did this stream, and I was like, wow, dude, like, I have to talk about this because, you know, it's got to be said. That's what it comes down to, guys. It's got to be said. You know, is it a real fire? Yes, it is, but it's a loop. It's like one of those like copyright-free fire pits or whatever, or fireplace, you know. That's right. It takes a lot. I tried before, a lot of work, to say the very least. You know, that's the one thing with my channel. I don't do edited videos and stuff, but consistency is what took me to where I am. And consistency is what is taking Dino to where he is. In my opinion, the guy deserves thousands of subscribers, and right now he only has 509. So make sure you guys go check him out. All that good stuff. Let's see. You may need some coaching, sure. Yeah, no, it's a pre-recorded stream, fire pit thing. You know? But the fact of the matter is, guys, these apps are changing. We have no choice but to adapt with them if we want to stay on these platforms. It's just, you know, it's the nature of the beast, as one might say. You know? Heather, don't even listen to those people because we all have our own style, you know? But Heather, you should start making one video per week, seriously. You know, you obviously have subscribers for a reason, you know? Well, anyway, what do you guys think of what Dino is saying? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, guys, please make sure you are all saving money with the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 333 if you are on there. Comment 444 if you are not on there yet. All you do is, what do you call it? Is you download the app from the link in the description. It's free. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, they'll send you anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you will get paid every time they pump gas. It is so worth it. It's a free download. See if it is at least there, you know? Exactly, Jared. Yes, yeah, Dino's up to 510 now. But yes, guys, as you can see on the screen on the very top, that is in the description. It's in the comments section. Definitely go subscribe to Dino. I'm putting his link in the chat. I don't always like to do these types of shout-out videos, but, you know, I'm really trying to, you know, expose you guys to some really, really great people that don't necessarily get views on their own that well. Because YouTube's very competitive. If I wasn't doing this for 2 years, I wouldn't have anything that I have right now, and uploading every single day for 2 years. So comment 555 if you're subscribed to Dino with the notifications on. Comment 665 if you're not yet. Leave a comment on his newest video saying "Pay to Drive sent me." Make sure you do that as well if you could. And of course, subscribe right here on Pay to Drive with the notifications on. Comment 777 if you've already done that. 888 if you haven't yet. We're going for 100 likes. We've got some. Keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive. And if you made it to the end, make sure you leave a comment saying banana shoes. All right, everybody. And, of course, everybody right now, all 80 of you, go over to Dino's channel and go leave him lots of comments. Seriously, it'll make him real happy. And definitely subscribe to him and give him some likes. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. Peace, everyone. Be excellent to each other and be excellent to Dino.